I think there is something extra.
Sound effects and all on the programme. What could you ask for? Now to the gardening project in Colchester that's being praised for its work with the city's refugee and asylum seeker communities.
Over the past 6 years, Together We Grow has helped schools, hospitals and mental health services across Essex and Suffolk by offering their gardens as an alternative therapy space.
Well, now they're helping those who've only recently made Colchester their home, as Hannah Pettifer reports.
Chris Hugo has been working in these gardens in Colchester for the past 18 months. He came to the UK from Niger, where he was already a keen gardener.
Doing because it's giving me joy of my health. If I didn't work, I become reluctant. But whenever I'm working, my joy is growing up.
Chris is one of 40 refugees and asylum seekers who come to the gardens every week as part of the Together We Grow project. Schools, hospitals and local GPs also refer people to the project, which advocates the power of gardening to improve mental health.
What we see is just a community developing. We have volunteers, we have those people that utilise the service. We don't really make a distinction. There isn't a distinction. We're just a bunch of humans here on site, growing things together, eating together.
A big part of this project is about bringing people together to make an integrated community. And of course, there's nothing more powerful than food to get people talking to one another.
We need to get this really, really soft. So lots and lots of cooking. We've got nearly an hour.
The produce grown here is cooked on site every week with a strong input from all the different cultures present.
Sometimes we're cooking the food from Sudan, and some guys is cooking from Salvador, like Mexican food. Every week is different food.
You meet him, so who is cooking, who is working. And so the old people, you know, at least you want to cook, at least you want to work, so I like the food, I like the person.
Many of the group have experienced trauma on their journey to the UK, often coming from war-torn countries. The professionals who help them have seen the benefits of the gardens as an alternative therapy space.
When we are here in the garden doing something together, it's easier to talk about what they want to talk about, instead of having a therapy room and talking face to face. So it's a good thing to occupy themselves with something while they can express themselves as well.
And their benefits that are also felt by the volunteers.
Both yourself and the people who volunteer to work here and the people who use the service are really getting something out of it.
Oh, it's
equally.
a two-way thing. There's no doubt about that. And I mean, obviously during COVID, we started during COVID, and for Richard and me, it was most probably what kept us going, having something important to go out to. We get as much from it as them. We know they get a lot from it, but we do too. Ibrahim, Anna's here. Lunch, lunch, lunch.
At the end of a morning's work, it's time to taste the fruits of their labour. But it's also a time to connect in an environment that's given hope and security to many where once there was none. Hannah Pettifer, ITV News, Colchester.
A lovely idea.
Great story. We've had wine and then wonderful food as well on the programme tonight.
We've got a report about hot chocolate.